All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for HunterxHunter, episode 140. All right.
Whoa.
Killua has taken Aluka out of the Zoldyck estate. And they're on their way to gone, I guess.
All blue skies and happy sunshine from here on out. Probably not. Probably not. But that was a very interesting way of getting him out of there and effective. So we'll have to see what happens there.
Right.
Which will be interesting.
What I'm kind of excited about is that this is, there's a limited amount of story left in HunterxHunter that can be utilized to cohesively bring all this together.
Sure, yeah.
So what that means is that there's only so much time they can use to spend essentially traveling.
Right.
If that's what it.
Yeah, and we don't know, because there's kind of two arcs going on right now.
Yeah.
And at least one of them is probably going to last longer than the show has left. There's probably going to be some of it that's like a read the manga for more, right? But the things with like Aluka and stuff, that could potentially be all done in the time that the anime has.
Yeah, I assume that at the very least they're going to find some they're not going to remove the Zodiacs from the story post this. It's more or less they're going to find some way to come to a conclusion about the whole find a new chairman deal.
Sure.
But there seems to be a lot of things that they're kind of doing within this that are seeding future story stuff. But those withstanding, all the other stuff I could see coming together for some very, very cool HunterxHunter just shenanigans.
Oh, yeah.
And having Illumi and Hisoka working together,
it's going to be great.
That feels nostalgic, straight up nostalgic.
Yeah.
It feels right. There's something right inside about having Hisoka just getting hey, get over here. I have to talk to you. It's what is this about? This doesn't concern me, bro. Are you off your rock? Oh, okay, I'm on board.
Right? That does complicate things.
Yeah. So,
when was the last time we had that? 100 episodes ago, almost.
Hunter exam.
Well, right. Well,
no. Technically, there was the part with the 10 Dons.
Yeah.
But even then, Hisoka didn't really go on screen with Illumi.
Exactly.
Because he was more just kind of talking to him on the phone.
Yeah. But it's crazy to think about, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So,
I'm also looking forward to when Jing comes back into this whole little thing. Because
hopefully it's before the end of the show.
Yeah, and I'm curious as to who his prey is as well. Because the thing is in between this episode and the previous episode, I've been thinking about who it could be, and I'm looking forward to seeing if they start to drop any hints about that. So
Gotcha.
Guys, looking forward to more HunterxHunter. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys, we're gonna start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Ooh, a falcon. Oh, right. Yeah, that whole revelation. All the faces on her. His hair.
I wonder. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Could someone wish for Aluka's powers to be changed?
Oh,
is that something that's immutable and untouchable territory?
I don't know. But any kind of manipulation of Nen is totally on the table based on what we've
seen. She can basically do anything.
Just seeing Killua, such a wholesome face on him. It's so good.
Just such a simple smile.
You can smile again. Nagi no nekete. You can go fly away.
Yeah.
So that is the Zoldyck butler guy.
in training.
The one with the coins.
Oh, right. That was the butler, and with the butler in training, I believe.
Right. Yeah. I just remember liking the coin guy a lot. when we saw him like in episode like 28 or something.
Yeah,
like forever ago.
So long ago.
Oh man. Oh. Okay. I'm excited. Okay, gone.
Yeah. Okay, so he does actually have a heart still. That's good. That's a start.
Like, this is more than I bargained for. Jeez.
Oh, is that like someone that's gonna...
Like a Nen remover, essentially. A Nen exorcist.
Gotcha. But they're like, yeah, I'm not touching that.
Cool. Gotcha.
Hey!
Yeah. Oh, look at all of them. Yeah.
But thankfully...
Right. He's like, keep using them. It's going to take me a while to get there anyway. Huh.
It'll just mean paying a very high price.
Yeah. But I'm so interested to know what Killwa's plan is with the consequences aspect of it.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I wonder why.
Whoa.
Huh. Okay.
Huh.
Yeah. Just that.
Okay. Okay. Whoa, okay. That's doable.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, yeah. Oh, so he has to do this all in secret.
Okay, cool. Okay.
You can think about all that. The cool thing, though, is that they'll protect them against Illumi.
Yes.
Wait. Now Aluka's a girl?
What? Bisky's mother?
No, obviously not. She's huge.
Yeah.
Even. Yeah, we like Goto. Goto's great.
Is she actually capable of doing that?
I think they all know Nen, Jacob. I think they all are very skilled in what they... Oh! No bully! No bully!
Yeah.
Aluka Chama? Oh. Thinking back to Bisky, though.
Oh, sure. Well, and also his mom.
Yeah, and his mom, yeah. Alright, squat up, and let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
Okay, Canary. Alright. Okay. Subone, Goto, Amane, and Canary.
Oh. Is this just from Kyo's request of the kiss on the cheek?
Alright. And this is just going to help us endear to Subone because she's going to have to deal with this and she's going to do it. Oh! Oh, that's so gross. That's terrifying. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Wow. Oh, breathe. Breathe.
Although he couldn't make 2 wishes in a row anyways.
No bully, only head pats.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
I don't know, the music just contrasts, you know, the emotion on his face. It's like extremely tense.
We're being tailed.
Oh, that's Subone, you know.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So yes, they are being tailed.
Yeah.
Something tells me... Wait a minute. Something tells me this is like Leorio or something.
I can just imagine Leorio being like, what's going on? Yep.
Yes! I knew it!
Yes!
I knew it!
Yes!
Melody's just like, are you serious right now? He's like, oh.
Yeah.
The coin guy, yes. Yes. You must be all familiar with conditions now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So shut up and listen.
I love how stressed he looks while still talking calmly.
Poor Leorio, because he's probably just now hearing about Gon and how, hurt he is and stuff. And he's just like, where's Killua? Like, what can I do?
Right.
Like, yes. Oh. Nicely put. As expected, Morale is just like, I knew it. Oh, look how smug he is. Yeah. Look how smug Morale is in the background. He's just like... Yep. He's like, easy. I got it.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And with his smoky jail, he can easily set that up. Awesome. I love how Morel is smart enough to understand these things before they even come up. To who? Nov's gates and stuff, yes. Wow.
Well,
he didn't say that. He said he could guarantee the. Well, no. He did say that.
It wouldn't. It wasn't as risky of an operation.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. And Killua is someone that he trusts because they went through a life and death harrowing situation together. But you need to buy a phone.
Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say that. Ooh. You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention. Yeah.
It's the gang getting back together now. I think it's about time, right?
Kurapika.
Yes!
Yes!
Whoa.
I like the look, Kurapika.
Is Kurapika interrogating someone?
He might be.
It looked like he was for a second, you know? Hey, there's Jing.
All right.
Cool. Interesting.
I
So it's
could
like an
totally
open
see-
forum of sorts.
Right.
Ha! Still calls
Awesome.
himself. Wow. No one took it as a joke.
Because I was going to say, a made-up speech from someone might be, hey, I don't really want to be the person, but vote for me if you don't want to vote, you know?
Right.
Hey!
Cool.
Cool. This is going to be great.
Yeah.
I've missed this track.
Yeah, me too. Oh! Oh! Yeah, he knows. He knows. Oh, he's just... Ah!
I'm his nakama.
Yes.
That's not an answer.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Good man, Leorio. And he can't even see you right now.
And he wouldn't even know that Jing was here.
Right, exactly, yeah. Oh!
Whoa.
Yes! Yes, that is amazing.
Did Leorio just like
that was like Gurren Lagann right there.
He just worked through space-time in order to punch Gon's deadbeat dad in his face.
I love it. Yes. Instant viral video.
Yeah,
what a way to end the episode too.
Like, it's so inconsequential to the story, like the plot.
But I needed to see that. But
Leorio being involved in general, he just kind of mucks around with things and does what he feels is the right thing to do.
And that was just one of the questions he wanted to ask.
Right, yeah.
So
he's like, all right, now that I've gone viral, I am running for chairman. Like,
yes, Leorio would be the best chairman ever.
Can you see it now? Leorio's like, it's all according to Keikaku. He's like, I knew that Gon's father would be here, so I just decided to kill two birds with one stone. And now that everyone finds me to be a defender of the innocent and a protector.
And watch, Jing actually is going along with all this because he knows what Leorio's planning, and he's like, this is actually really good. It'll be a great way to get rid of the Paris Hilton guy.
Oh, that's even more genius. It gets the conversation away from
exactly.
Whatever his actual name
about
is.
What it actually means to be a hunter and a good person, which Paris Hilton definitely is not.
There's no way it goes that deep, though. It goes like you're like, dude, Jacob, like Caleb, like you don't get it. It's all according to Jing's plan. It's like, oh my gosh. Leorio is back. Oh my
man,
god,
it's so good to have him back.
That's just so good. Funny. Like his character is so simple.
Yeah, but
simple.
But so
wait,
good.
You think there's like some like 4D chess going on where this is another version of Jing's thing where he set up a thing to detriment himself in order to continually lure out his prey.
Because I might be wrong. Jing knows that he's there. I don't know if he actually went to visit Gon, like, into the actual room. He might not have done that.
Yeah, I don't think he did that.
But he knows the state that he's in and all that stuff, and he was, like, I think at least, like, in the same building or something. Maybe not, because they were at a hospital, so yeah, probably not.
Yeah,
but
what I think it is that, it's definitely a different building. It's like they literally showed the hospital looking at the association building. But I think Jing is aware though. I have the hiccups right now. I think he's aware though that there's no reason to go visit Gon right now because he's got other things to do and he can't actually speak to Gon.
Right.
I think Jing would be totally fine with speaking to Gon if he could, but I think he's looking basically at, Gon is in an impossible situation and there's literally nothing I can do.
Right.
So I'm going to let the people that are actually a part of his life help him instead of going there and having them all point at me and be like, why are you here?
Well, and it could also be something where basically, because since the whole point, like from Jing's perspective, it was all a chase, right? Chasing after him, right? So it could sort of be like a killjoy if you were to go there now. And also it's the idea that, I trust that Gon has made enough friends along the way that he's in good hands.
Right.
You know? And in fact, the way he talked to Leorio, it seems like he had kind of checked up, and he's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, tons of people were visiting Gon. Okay, yeah, I don't need to worry about that."
Yeah, he seems to be the kind of person though, because he's a Zodiac. Now, this is kind of how I envision the Zodiacs. This isn't really said, but I envision that they are wealthy enough to have contacts, to have people, and skilled enough with Nen in order to basically have that reputation precede them where people will just do things that they ask them to do or that they pay them to do.
Right.
So he's probably aware of most things that are kind of, big happening around Gon. And I think that it's something where there's two sides of this coin here. On the one side, he's not a great dad, but it's never a thing where he claims to be, and he's never actively antagonistic towards Gon because he's just not there.
Right.
It's more the thing of the character that we assume the worst about him in this instance with Gon because he's just not been a dad.
Right.
And that is not making him a bad character or even a bad person. If anything, it just makes him a a person who values other things more than being a father. And as we find out what those are, those could make him not only more interesting, but also, I would say, a pretty compelling character.
Oh, for sure.
To find out what those things are, because now
he's definitely compelling. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, the way I would peg him right now is that he's irresponsible.
Yes, totally.
Now, that is so far just in the case of, say, Gone, and in the case of doing all the sort of Zodiac things, you know? But he has other things that he's very responsible about. Just, you know, how he dealt with the whole idea of, the whole deal of deciding Netero's successor and stuff. He handled that very well. Yeah,
I'm calling him the Rat King from here on out. Paris Hilton just doesn't doesn't fit anymore.
The Rat King, I like it. Yeah. Yep. I smell a big fat rat.
This is the kind of dirty scumbag who puts like, I am beautiful.
Oh yeah,
I'm so shiny, like a scrub the deck. I want to feel shiny.
But Leorio coming back was fantastic. It was so perfect, and the fact that he had to talk with Goto. And how that all went was fantastic, because you see Goto like trying to be professional and everything, but it's like, God, this guy again.
He's like, I'm losing brain cells. You can see him like pushing the pressure points like on his head, just being like,
just listening to the words coming out of this person's mouth is damaging to my intellect. You know?
Like, Zoldycks don't operate with anyone underneath 120 IQ, and Leorio's very proud of his 103 IQ, you know?
No, remember, Leorio is below average.
No, he's not below average, he's a doctor.
He's a doctor.
He's a doctor.
And also, like, we saw him with that economics episode.
He's a smart cookie.
Right.
But he is not a clever cookie.
Right, exactly. He is cunning, but he is also a simpleton. Well, you know, maybe simpleton's the wrong word, but like,
I would say the main thing is that he's intelligent. He's just not.
Leorio is Leorio. He's very special.
That's it.
He's a special snowflake that has to be put in his own little category. Or in this case, his own little wormhole that they uses to punch people.
But this is the thing. Like, amazing. We love Leorio.
Oh, yeah.
It's so nostalgic. I think this is actually the point of this bit a little bit. You notice how many older characters they're bringing back.
Yep.
They're kind of saying, guys, like, soon all you'll have left is nostalgia. So get used to this.
Yeah.
And also you should go back and rewatch a bunch of these stories that you missed, because, you know, we have people from Greed Island, we have Melody just kind of walking around casually.
A lot of the stuff here, I feel like, if it wasn't so directly tied to like the plot lines of things happening, because like even the stuff with Gone, right?
Yeah.
It's very much tied to the previous arc. This episode and a lot of the things they did here. And this will sound wrong, but I don't mean it in the wrong way. I mean it in the best way possible.
Okay.
This sounds like this episode could have been a filler episode.
Oh.
Because it didn't do anything, like, groundbreaking with the story. It did set up a lot of good things. Like the whole idea
the Zoldyck butlers.
The Zoldyck butlers, and exactly. And the whole thing with
she asked for a fingernail.
And
now it's a she.
Right.
Aluka asked for a fingernail. I'm going to call Aluka. I'm not going to use pronouns anymore. I'm confused.
That's actually what HunterxHunter has been wanting to do all along. It's just to get us to get so confused by everything that we're just like, nope, we'll just call them by their name, which might be the better way to do things.
Yeah, anyways. It is generally a better way to do things. Yeah.
But like, all this stuff, like, it was fan service. Some of the stuff that we got this episode,
and it was awesome.
like the fact that it's like he's talking to somebody, you know, and we haven't heard the voice bit, but it's like, is this Leorio?
We know,
and then it is, and it's like, yes. And then Leorio's like, I have two people that I have to ask questions from. Hey, you there? You know? And it's like, it's Kurapika. And then, Kurapika? Yeah.
Right.
It's like, yeah. And then Kurapika just looking so awesome in the suit and everything.
Very
in the dark
dapper.
room. And having that focused look at, like, beyond the camera view, you know?
Yeah.
Last
time we saw Kurapika, he was recovering, and he was working with Neon's dad.
Right.
That's how long ago that was.
Yeah, like what this makes me think of now is that he's using... Because Kurapika, the chain jail is something he can only use on the spiders.
Right.
But the other things he could use on someone else. So, like the truth thing, you know, that he used on one of the people earlier. So I could see him basically being like some crazy like investigator person, you know, where he's like, you know, he's the person that roots out the truth and all that stuff,
right?
Which is very cool because I
mean, he's also a, you know, tactical badass as well.
Oh yeah. But like I always saw Kurapika as like this super awesome like battle cleric, you know.
Yes,
and
definitely the cleric.
Yeah, like and I love clerics.
A frontline cleric. I just
have to say,
But who doesn't need no armor?
Right, exactly, because apparently he's too badass for armor.
I mean, Nen is armor.
Yeah, so, that's true. Yeah,
so he has armor.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Oh yeah, but like,
yeah. Having the four boys all potentially be back together though is awesome. Now, you know what's the double-edged sword of this whole thing, right? Mm-hmm. Because the request, the wish, if you will, has the whole. Lots of people could die. They're showing us all these people
to make sure that the stakes are present.
To make sure that the stakes are very, very, like we're aware. We're very aware as to not only how many people could die, but which people will die.
The people
first.
that we care about and all that stuff. Yeah. Now that made me think of something that's horrible, but also kind of funny.
What's that?
If Aluka made a request of Leorio. And it was like a request, like okay, so imagine Leorio meets Aluka for the first time, and the whole point is that he would never meet Aluka, right? Because that's the whole point with the Zoldyck thing. But let's say he did, right? and the whole thing with Bone, whoever, is done. Tsubone, yeah, that's right. Then Aluka is basically just like, you know, give me your spine or something, and Leorio's just like, the hell? And then he just leaves. Or something like that. You know, he basically just turns to Killua and is like, what is this? And Killua's like, it's a long story. Best just leave now. And he's like, okay. And then he leaves. And, you know, and of course nothing bad comes from it. Right? Because, this has to be a happy place. Yeah. But, Is
that it?
Basically, because just like how Leorio responds to things, right, that he sees as being nonsensical, right? And then here we have Aluka, who is the font of very scary nonsensicalness, right? Not in the rules of the power, but, you know, just in the consequences. But, yeah.
Okay.
I just want to see Leorio do more stuff, because him punching Jing was really cool.
Yeah. So okay. So, Leorio punches Jing. Mm-hmm. I love how crazy we could go with the whole thing of, this is all according to Cake. Mm-hmm. And there's a bunch of ways that it could be, or that Jing, you know, doesn't have, like, you know, any care really about, like, oh no, I'm gonna get punched for, you know, something I didn't do with my son. He's like, well, it's the first time for everything, and he just kind of lets the punch happen, you know?
Incoming.
Yeah. I love that in some ways it's probably like more of a problem if he was to respond to Leorio than it is if Leorio kind of just acts out a little bit.
Right, exactly.
Because for all we know, like in the very beginning of the next episode, it's like, Leorio, please remove your license and like, here. And everyone in the crowd's just like, boo, boo. They're like, no, you don't understand.
But like, let's be real here. Not let's be real here. Let's dream here.
Okay.
If Leorio was made the next chairman.
Well, if he like
or was at least in the running, like, because people are like, that guy seems like an upstanding, you know, hunter. I could get behind him. I could vote for him. I could vote for him, you know? Yeah. Like, that would just be so cool.
It'd be genius,
so awesome.
Too.
Oh yeah, because like in some ways the Hunter Association would be kind of screwed, but in other ways they would just be better off than certainly anything with Mr. Rat King, you know.
Yeah, well, we don't know what he wants. So the main reason why we don't support him is because the story doesn't want us to support him.
Right.
It's making him look as just as possible.
They could have easily done everything that he is doing here with just a slightly different perspective and take on the whole thing, and we'd love him. We'd be like, okay, cool, yeah, he's
being a pretty boy trying to, you know,
he's trying to be responsible,
trying to be political and stuff.
Right, exactly. He's doing the stuff that sort of needs to be done in order to, you know, deal with all the
but because we have to make him antagonistic towards Jing, because we have to make him just generally kind of a dick, you know, and then also he's the rat of the group. I mean, like, how obvious you have to get here.
And, the question he literally has a gold suit that sparkles, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
so the question is how on the nose are they going to be with him? Is he going to be something that is just kind of a necessary evil, or is he going to be someone that is like an antagonist that needs to be stopped? Like, I don't think they're going to go that route. I think the really crazy thing is that it's like someone like Leorio could end up being the chairman. That's where my head kind of goes to, is that you know, there's no way like Jing is going to be the chairman. There's no way in some ways I think a character that is like someone we have any real investment in is going to be the chairman.
Sure.
Because in some ways that kind of is too big for any of the characters that are ones that we are kind of really invested in.
But I could totally see them doing it for someone like Leorio because he's been removed from the story so much, and because if you think about it, Leorio is about as opposite to Mr. Paris Hilton, Rat King, as you can get, right? Because he's all about, like, being nice on the exterior, and they're the people that are familiar enough with him to know he's slimy, but he's won pretty much everyone else, you know? Like everyone seems to find him agreeable until they actually, like, get to know him, you know?
Yeah, a lot of people don't like him, though. So, because we've seen in the votes that he's not... You know, the votes keep stalling him. Even though he is the top voted person, it's not like he has, you know, no competitors and such.
Exactly. But I feel like Leorio is, in a lot of ways, the
competitor he never expected.
Right. It almost leaves, like, a weird taste in my mouth to say, but it almost feels like Leorio is the logical... like competition because he's not suave, like he's smart, you know, but he's brash. He does the stupid thing because it's what he believes in, you know, and he demonstrated that right here, even though it's something like that, like, quite frankly, like, you don't know what kind of person Jing is, right? Like, he could have just decided, yeah, you're dead, you know, like.
Well, again, that's why I don't think that's the case, is that I think it's worse for a Zodiac to act out in that way than it would be for Hunter. So, no, I don't think Jing would ever have killed him. I think it was just a question of whether or not Jing was like, and nope, and, you know, just grabbed his hand and was just like, nope, don't do that.
Right.
Or he lets the punch happen because he's just like, oh, yeah, someone is punching me because I was a bad father. Well, exactly. It was bound to happen one day.
Yeah.
I think he's probably had dreams about that where he's just like, ugh. Gon's gonna, like, show up one day and be like, what if he shows up and he doesn't like me? Like, ugh. Like he's gonna be like, oh.
He'll be like, oh, well, I guess fly off on my dragon on top of a dragon.
or just kind of a thing of, like, that would be really disappointing. But it would be really annoying is to have these other people come and be like, act like they know me or they know Gon or something and be like, you're a bad parent, and we're going to beat the crap out of you so that you learn that you were a bad parent. Which is just like, okay, which is great. I guess this is happening.
Because it's kind of like, it's kind of taking the audience perspective here, because if Leorio really understood Gon, then he wouldn't take offense. Right, except that that's kind of who Leorio is.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
So that's sort of the whole point. But the idea is that Gon would not at all be upset at his dad. If anything, he'd be like, "Really? I've been looking for you this whole time, and it ends up, and I don't have to find you now because you came here because of something that we all had to do." It's like our fun was ruined, you know.
Yeah. So do you think Leorio just stood up because Pariston Rat King called out Jing, and he was just like, wait, that's Jing? Like
I don't think so.
I don't think he was going to, like, he had nothing to say.
Right. Like, yeah, he went there specifically to ask, because he said, you know, two people that I have to ask a question, you know. And then he specifically, like before, and then he went there and he asked the question of Jing.
Where did he say he was going to ask two people a question?
Or I have questions for two people, and then he called Kurapika.
Yeah. But then he didn't go to the...
Well, that was afterwards, so...
It was afterwards?
Yeah. I mean, it might not have been immediately afterwards. Like, you know, we don't know, but...
I don't remember it was something else that was being thrown out there.
I could be wrong, but I was pretty certain that it was 2.
Okay. It seems a little bit odd that Leorio would know that that's... I guess...
Yeah,
I guess I don't want to make assumptions here because I guess that for all I know, the Zodiacs are extremely popular and everyone knows them and stuff, and it's just like, well, of course Jing's gonna be here. He's a Zodiac, and I don't know anything about that, so it just seems kind of funny that Leorio would be like, oh, I know Jing's gonna be here, so I'm gonna go specifically just to ask this question once they're gonna let questions be asked, and then I'm gonna punch Jing in the face if he doesn't answer my question. Well, maybe that was impulsive, but he is a little reckless. But I just find it so funny that he doesn't care at all, really, about this whole process. He's just like, hey.
Although,
what the hell? The main character is over there. You're their dad.
They're a terrible parent.
This is near the end of the show. You're supposed to actually spend some time with them. What's your deal, bro?
The audience needs to have resolution here. Come on.
Yeah.
You know, I could totally picture though Leorio having because Leorio is a bit of a con man. Like he's honest, right? But he knows how to do the sneaky stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if basically what he did here was not just because he was upset at Jing, right? If he had something else that he was trying to accomplish from it. But I don't know. We'll have to see.
You see Leorio as a con man?
A bit. Yeah.
Really?
The most good-natured, wholesome con man possible. But yeah, he's got that, like, because that whole, I can't remember, it was like, 100, almost 150 episodes ago, but when it was introduced, it was very much as like a, I'm the street smarts guy, I'm the,
Oh, okay.
He pulls out his knife to fight Kurapika,
Huh. All right. Okay.
Anyways.
Okay.
And I thought for sure there was some point where, maybe it was it during the, I don't know if Leorio was there for that, when they did the whole bit, where around the York New arc where they did like the going around the marketplace and stuff.
Yeah, that wasn't Leorio.
Leorio wasn't there for that?
No. Yeah, I was thinking you were getting that mixed up, but that's not Leorio.
I know there's the actual
what you're probably thinking of, this is where the con man thing comes in, is the whole thing of, the bets they would place on Gon's, arm wrestling thing.
Oh yes, exactly. Right. Yeah. That kind of stuff. It's like
it's kind of this one or twice time that he does this kind of thing, and I see the fact that he went into the Hunter Association to make money.
Right.
Yes. But he's a doctor.
Exactly. And that's why Leorio is a great character, because it's the contradiction of he wants money and he'll do all kinds of things, that are not above board. Like, not that they'd, be despicable things necessarily, right? But he very much set up a fixed competition for Gon to get that money, right?
Yeah, but
he doesn't really care that much about how he gets the money, as long as he doesn't do anything crazy.
Yeah, but yeah.
And then it's all for a good cause,
Well,
it,
yeah.
I mean, I guess that's just what I got from it, but
yeah. What I see, a con man specifically, I think that what you more so is that Leorio has cunning. He has the desire to find some means by which this benefits him in some way, and that's, I would say, the mark of a con man, sure. But this was so brash, and so not con man-y, that I would say there's nothing about that involved here, unless, and that's why I love to entertain it in a funny way. But no, I'm gonna come out there and be serious here. This is a great moment for Leorio to express his emotion.
Oh, absolutely.
But there is nothing ticking in the left brain side of things here for Leorio. This was impulse, and if he is planning to go viral so that he can become chairman, love it. But you know what? You know what I think is going to happen is that, come on. I think is that he's going to go viral or something like that. He's going to become popular. He's going to get a ton of votes, and he's going to be like, what? Like, sure. He's going to be like, what? Why is everyone voting for me? Like, why am I in fourth place overall?
He was like, I was just trying to go viral so that way I could, sell this product better or something.
Right. He's going to have something dumb.
Just get some name recognition and whatnot.
Because unfortunately, Leorio is the butt of a lot of the jokes in the early portion of the show.
He definitely was.
And I think they're bringing him back here to bring some levity to the arc as well.
Which is very much appreciated, because
it is appreciated.
They're dealing with a lot of heavy stuff right now.
Aluka alone is heavy.
Yeah, and we're
but
coming
then we
off
have
the Chimera
gone.
Antarch. Well,
yes.
yeah.
Yes, well, of course, the Chimera Antarch in general was heavy, but specifically the parts that carried over are really heavy. Really heavy. And Leorio just comes in with his, like...
Exactly. And, hey, he must be a fantastic doctor, because that is exactly the kind of medicine we needed.
Well said. Well said.
But Karapika needs to come back, and I'm so excited for him.
Karapika is coming back.
He is coming back, and he's going to be awesome. I can just picture him doing like a slow walk into the building with his awesome suit and everything, and just being like, Leorio, yeah.
Leorio.
Yeah.
Leorio-san. You got a decent Karapika voice.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, this was fun. Looking forward to the next episode. If you want to see the next 2 episodes right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. Any level of support gets you access to our Discord, where you can chat with us about stories or whatever. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.